What's up, guys? Dragon here, and today we are playing Doki Literature Club. Now, this was recommended to me from my girlfriend, so she's here with me today. Babe, if you want to say hi.
No.
Anyway, so she's gonna like go with me on this. She knows more about the game than I do.
Not really.
I know absolutely nothing. I've only heard about it. I've only heard the name and seen like a picture or two. So, okay, this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed.
Guess you can't play.
Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. Damn. For content warnings, please visit the DDLC MOE warning HTML. Okay. By playing Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. I agree!
Oh, yeah.
This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. I like the catchy music. Hang on, I gotta turn down the volume.
Not too down, not too down. Boy, not too down.
No, I can hear it. Like, is this good?
Just play the
because I need you guys to be able to hear me too. All right, so we're gonna go start a new game. What is my name? Okay. I use the same freaking username for just about anything. Hey! I don't even know. Wait, who is it? A girl or a guy talking?
It's a girl.
Oh, okay, then here you go ahead.
Oh god. Hey!
I see an annoying girl running toward me from distance, waving her arms in the air, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I don't know. Oh, I overslept again. Wait, what kind of voice is she gonna have?
I have no idea. She seems like the duncy, like, airhead type.
Jeez, I'm not good with this. But I got... Wait, what? I caught up with you this time. Yeah.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
Help me. Wait. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean!
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Because we're not. Fine. Fine. But you did wait for me, after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you wanted to, or want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori.
Oh.
We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, have you decided on joining a club yet?
A club? I told you
I
already.
told you already.
I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I?
Yes. Oh.
I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations when I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about, Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
That's you.
Oh my lord, this is predictable.
I was talking about how worried that you won't learn how to socialize or even, or have skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
Do you not know what a NEET is?
Nope.
It's like somebody who's just attached to their computer 24/7. They never leave or anything. They're just on it like all the time.
So like you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. What did I click? I clicked something. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay.
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head.
This is actually us.
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the class while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement.
Oh my god. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement. So I thought,
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Oh. Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cutting as to have planned all this out.
Me.
I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes. Let's go. Whee.
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Get in here. Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Oh, Lord.
Sayori always says nice things about you.
I got this.
Seriously? Wait, oh.
I don't know, I can't.
You're gonna do it or what?
Way to kill the atmosphere. There we go.
We'll make her sound sassy.
Oh my god,
yeah.
why are there so many?
Okay, you be 2 and I be 2. Wait, how many are there?
Technically, you're 3.
Oh, which one? All 3 of these?
You're gonna be Sayori, the purple hair, and the girl with the bow.
I wanna be the girl in the pink.
No, I've already got the girl with the pink. I already got her.
No.
I already called it.
Whatever, fine. Okay, so...
What?
Ah, Draco, you were a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. No, you gotta say
all
Doki
words
Club.
escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at?
No, it's what are you looking at?
If you want to say something, say it.
Dang, that's sad.
Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one that I don't recognize.
I feel like the girl with purple hair is like, if you don't stop, you're gonna catch these hands.
Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she's
When she
you can just
moody.
ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls.
Oh. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. Sure. And this is Yuri, the smartest girl in the club.
Okay, so the one on the right is Yuri.
Mm-hmm.
She's shy. She's a shy girl.
Okay. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparable, more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. I just had deja vu, okay. It's great to see you again, Draco. CT? And show yourself.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. Rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league.
Yep.
So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Draco CT. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Oh, wait. Hey! I made them! I'll get them!
Sorry, I just got a little too excited. Then how about oh, thanks for blocking that cheese. Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Whoa.
Just whoa. I'm gonna turn down the volume. It's just so like drowning.
No, not that much.
Like
Yeah.
I have it on the speakers. It's loud. Okay. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy pancakes decorated to look like little cats.
Pancakes?
Cupcakes. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears.
So cute. Yeah. Wait. Oh yeah. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Do you have like the perfect voice for her?
Sayori grabs one first.
Kinda weird.
Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you. You know, dummy.
Baka.
Baka. All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
Chill.
I derped. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Oh, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. But that's not.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special about it. Out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica really is a great leader. Oh no, wait, that's the
me.
wrong person. I can't tell. Oh no!
Oh, okay. Oh no, Mystic Messenger chat room open.
Oh no.
I'll do it later.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort into start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best.
You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter. Oh, wait. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Oh god. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
Where? My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign word is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, and it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. So she's socially awkward.
Same. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off for a loop? Keeping an eye on her. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Oh Lord. Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over at me for a split second. Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to read about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
Oh, geez. Got paper behind last club meeting. Oh. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Oh, everything you do is just as cute as you are. I don't like saying.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
It's creepy.
I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to be open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Okay. Do you have writing experiences too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. ...
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Awkward. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Oh god. ... space. I mean, ... question mark.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Dot dot dot. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think this will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond to the club. Okay. Isn't that right, JCT?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said that I would join this club.
All of a sudden.
Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
So, but... I'm sorry, I thought...
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this?
Ow.
That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
She's strangling you.
Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
I like how her hair just like casually like flows in her face over here.
What even is that pose?
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember today's assignment. Or tonight's. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Draco CT, I look forward to seeing you. How you express yourself.
You okay there?
What are you doing? I said the thing.
Oh, yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Draco CT, since you're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay.
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. What?
Go ahead.
Oh, Lord. What?
Just
I have
pick
to. Oh, God. Jesus.
death, misfortune, sadness.
I know, right?
Secret.
I feel like that's all
I
her,
don't
right?
know.
Silly.
Fluffy. Inferno.
I know, right? That's like her. Anything that's like rough is like the girl with the purple hair. I can't really think. She's like a joyful bed.
Suicide.
Obviously you can tell which one I'm aiming for.
Games.
I don't know. I don't think she likes games.
I don't know.
Maybe. Oh, nope. That was there. They jump up and down if it matches them.
Intellectual. I don't know.
Passion.
Heart.
Dance. Horror and massacre.
Massacre.
No way.
Yeah.
Gives her no attention. I'll put a little bit of that in there for her. There you go.
Alone.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for
Party.
disoriented. Oh no! I'm trying to go
Kitty.
I'm trying to go for what's
Monica?
her?
Oh wait, Sayori?
Yeah, Sayori. Kitty would obviously go for Natsuki.
Put laugh.
Vertigo. No. God damn it.
Said laugh.
I don't know. Vertigo is like the thing where you like feel something twice, isn't it? I don't know. Extraordinary. It's got to be the excited one.
Sparkle.
No. I keep getting a lot for her. Oops. Fun.
Depression.
No. What's Doki Doki?
Doki Doki.
No. I don't know.
Lollipop.
No.
Bubbles.
Okay, so she's the if it's an intellectual word or if it's a depressing or like very like rough word,
That's
it'll
me.
go for her. Boop. No.
Cry.
Marriage.
Anxiety.
I know, right? Adventure.
Pain.
Romance. There you go.
Vibrant.
I guess. I don't know.
Hi again, Draco. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Draco CT. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join in clubs this year. At least and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom.
Oh, we found out that she's a manga fan, even though it's quite obvious. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated.
She gives off that vibe, you know. Don't worry, guys. Oh, Draco CT always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work. Wait, yeah, busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. Jeez.
How dependable.
First response she has. Sayori, that's because your room is messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Same. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you... Wait. Oh. How come you and Draco CT can become good friends too?
Sayori. Dot. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. But wait, Sayori.
Dude, she's such an airhead. Me?
She reminds me of me. Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Obviously.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise.
Gesture.
Is it gesture? Oops.
Sure.
It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's sort of a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are all having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our last chance to show everyone that literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of the literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with some... Wait. Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, come in the first place if it's the literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do this thing to speak their creative minds.
What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her It's rare to hear her deliberating like this.
Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Oh, well, I guess we could... Cupcakes!
Oh my lord.
Okay, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. ... Cupcakes it is then.
She's like, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. Same. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
I find myself smiling. In the end, Yuri is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh, Jesus, she's close.
Sup?
I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. This is the exact reaction I just had too. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for falling asleep like that. This isn't a napping club. Oh, jeez.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
That's true, though.
Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
That's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Eh. Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
0. Oh, that's... It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on! At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you.
Eh.
Sayori glances at herself. She glances around at herself.
How is it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair's just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either.
How
There's
mean.
a stain on your collar right there. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. She's all pouty.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind.
Oh, it's a creepy angle.
Yeah, I can agree.
Click it, man. This is so funny. Yeah, sure.
What is?
Well, I wasn't just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does this kind of things.
Huh? Don't say that! You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. Baka!
It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
I thought her shoes were her socks. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest.
Same.
Does this thing fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that so loud. Anyway, You look much better now, so, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Phew. That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying
My
that like
logic.
it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all those embarrassing things.
Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on getting to bed earlier.
Fine, fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up this morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Oh, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
This is us, though.
I know, right?
Okay, everyone.
Eh? Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems you wrote now?
Oh no.
Yay! Oh, Draco, see, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone is ready, why don't we find someone to share with? I can't wait. Yeah.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh no.
Rest in pepperoni.
Who should I read? Who should I show my poem to first?
Sayori, since she's the first one.
Okay. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all.
Little friends here, ... Oh my goodness. This is so good, Jack. Oh god.
Huh?
I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer.
Yep.
I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Things I say on the daily.
You kinda suck.
Seriously, things I say on the daily.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's Draco CT's poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I can't break my... that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. Oh my lord.
See? Or Draco CT. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Another chat room.
Oh.
Now you'll read my poem too, right?
Oh, wait.
Don't really. Oh, don't really? What? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Oh god, I have to read this. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleeping from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Same.
Oh. Oh my god. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a bit.
Oh god. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was just a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
Oh. I made egg and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Same.
Yeah, same. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Oh god, who should I'm gonna show it to,
Yuri.
yeah, Yuri. Her face.
Dot dot dot. Same. Dot dot dot.
Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
Same. It's fine, don't force yourself.
Okay, bye then. I'm not. I just need to put my thought into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Oh, so it's that bad.
Yes. Oh, no. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there were specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you could be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but putting them to work together. That's probably the most challenging part. I'm gonna die. It might it might take you some time, but it all just and learning by example and trying new things. She talks a lot. I don't like her. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Just like Sayori did.
I know, right?
Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
I'm pretty sure I know what she means, though.
Sorry. She's
It's
trying
fine.
to start tea.
I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do.
Oh, God.
I'd love to hear my thought process. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Oh no, she's gonna talk more. Yuri smiles.
I know.
As if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, it isn't supposed to be a isn't this supposed to be a literature
Literature
club?
Chill.
Oh god, she writes in cursive. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath. Oh my god, wait.
Beneath the ember glow.
The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the ember glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. That's deep, man.
So she's a lightning bug.
I guess.
Dot dot dot. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
No, it's not that you have terrible handwriting. I just can't read cursive that well. What? I wasn't thinking that.
But it took you a long time to read.
It did. Haha. Well, I just don't read script very often. This is me, literally. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Oh.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
This doesn't surprise me. She talks a lot.
Yep. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. I talk too much. Oh, yep. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Ah, so like a Tic Tac. Are you into ghosts?
What even? Hoo-hoo! Actually, the story isn't about being a ghost at all, you know that. Oh, Draco CT.
Really?
Really? Oh, wait.
I must have totally missed the point.
Obviously, she's a lightning bug. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts. Oh, poets. Feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. Bro.
A lot more solemn putting that way. I hadn't even thought of that. Impressive. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know for what, though.
Okay, I'll go to Natsuki and you can have
Natsuki. Finally, you get to read.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke my emotions.
Any emotions.
Evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass.
She's gonna punch you in the throat.
Damn. Sigh. Well,
jeez.
Anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it.
It's true.
I like how she repeats eagles can fly twice.
Don't judge her.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because
You're a butthead.
everyone in the high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my Oh, well, what are my choices? Let's see.
You have that desk in the back right there.
Look, we have ceiling, we have board,
Mm-hmm.
we have desk, we have another desk, we have another desk.
Closet.
We have shelves, we have closet, we have windows, we have a locker. Oh wait, we have Monica.
I think you have option for Monica. I'm not sure. Hi, Draco CT. Good time so far?
Yeah.
I feel like my throat's gonna hurt after this. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, any suggestions for the club, like new activities or other things we can do better? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Ha 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 ha. Don't worry, Draco CT. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. She talks about you. It sounds like the two of you would really care for each other as well. Each other's well-being. I'm starting to derp. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you would think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Oh, she likes sad things?
Mm-hmm.
So if I put like depression, then it would have worked too. Okay. Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to express a little bit either.
Experiment.
Oh, whatever.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha ha ha.
Ah ha ha ha.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm.
You sound pretty confident. You sound pretty
Confident.
confident. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Oh my god, my voice. Okay.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That's what I don't sound like. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. A hole in the wall? Oh my gosh. It couldn't have
Good
been
luck.
me. See the direction wait, what? See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in.
Okay.
What? Okay.
Angry boyfriends, man.
Okay.
So, what do you think? What do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
That was the inspiration behind this one.
What was the inspiration? It was angry boyfriends, you see. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of
epiphany.
Your face recently. It's your face. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated.
Leave.
As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all, I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyes furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really doesn't come out that nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, oh my god, I skipped it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Draco CT did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent long enough establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, of course. I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet.
I don't know.
What even was that? And Draco CT liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh no, I'm afraid something's gonna happen.
She's mad.
She's mad. She's gonna punch her in the throat.
She's angry.
Oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... You're just Butthead.
Hands up as well.
Fight. Oh. Maybe you're just jealous that Draco CT appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? How and how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
I no. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Theory to the rescue!
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew in. Oh God! Whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Draco CT started showing up.
Natsuki. Did they really? I didn't notice.
Neither did I.
Natsuki, that's a little.
At the same
This
time.
doesn't involve you.
Wait. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
This
doesn't involve you.
That was so bad timed.
Yeah. I don't like fighting guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Oh no.
She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force themselves to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Draco.
But wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Jesus. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You just called it a waste.
Damn.
You understood that, right, Draco?
Well.
Oh, well.
Dot. That is my response.
Nice.
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing.
Can we appreciate this music, though?
Huh?
Appreciate the music.
Yeah. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
Oh.
Just help me, Sayori! Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turned to Yuri. Yuri. ... But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. ... Sayori! Yeah. Everyone's fighting, making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Oh, Draco.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
Says the little one.
I feel bad now.
She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes...
Stop. The dash.
Dash.
Natsuki, Yuri. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint a beautiful picture. Oh, they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone is so talented. So why are we all fighting?
Because...
Well, also, Natsuki. Wait. Oh, okay.
Natsuki's cute. There's nothing wrong with that. Sorry about that.
Okay. Oh. And Sayori's boobs are the same as they always were. This is big and beautiful, man.
Dot, dot, dot.
Dot, dot, dot. She's
Sayori.
called Yuri for a reason.
Sayori triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
that casualness is...
Just yum.
Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
She didn't even do anything. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader. These things. I'm not very good with people. Interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Because you suck. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own way, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? You too. Oh, I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. Finally.
True, it is just about time for us to leave.
How did you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Draco, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow.
Oh no!
And maybe you learned something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better.
Dot, dot, dot. I think to myself, I did learn a little about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better, oh my god, at least I can do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Draco. Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often?
No, no, no. It happened when you came, you know?
Yeah, I know, right?
That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Draco. It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is gonna be so much fun.
Oh god. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to say Sayori has an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Oh no!
Sadness.
Jesus Christ.
Pout.
What lust? Who would be into lust? I'm gonna guess her, Yuri.
Judgment. Just
Fireworks. Excitement.
Just pick random ones.
Bouncy. What?
Just pick random ones. Hurry up.
Tears.
What I'm feeling right now.
Pain.
Same.
Fun. Amazing. Fantasy. Milk.
Milk.
Depression.
Wait, why did she bounce?
Oh, because she's into sad and happy things. Smile.
She's depressed, isn't she?
No, she just
Same.
like hurt. See? Peaceful.
I mean, it's kind of
Party.
farty.
Party.
Oh.
Peace. Okay.
Sparkle.
Okay. Oh god.
Disown.
Okay, at least she got one.
Graveyard.
Oh, she's into that. Okay. Laugh. Alone. There you go. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. But that'll be saved for another day.
Oh, thank God I wasn't trying to read again.
I know. Oh God. We'll have to see how my choices affect the story after this.
We're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die.
Okay, I don't know.
I hope you guys like that. We're gonna try and like live stream this again pretty soon. I hope.
Soon, he says.
Soon. Anyway, I got a lot of plans coming up this upcoming week, so I may not do any videos or recording or anything like that. I also got a lot of work I've been doing, and also not only that, holidays are coming around. So Merry Christmas to all you guys who are watching. Happy New Year's if it comes up anytime soon. Oh wait.
Wow.
If New Year's comes around by the time you watch this video, then Happy New Year's. There you go.
What if they watch this like in March?
That would suck. Anyway, if you like it, hit the like. If you want to see more, subscribe. But I definitely recommend also hitting the bell notifications. I know that's how you can get notified if you want to know that there's more coming out. So
more of that Doki.
Yeah, more. If you want more Doki, then I recommend you guys stay tuned on my channel and subscribe. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. This is me and Aya right now signing out. All right, Draconeck Vids out.